Hey guys, Zilla here, King of Mutations, and today this is gonna be more like a update video. Now this time I'm not alone. This time I'm actually joined by a good old friend of mine, and it is the one and only Super Godzilla Final Wars. Now it's been a while since last time you heard from him, but don't worry, he's gonna get his new tablet eventually once when his dad finds a good spot to order his SH Monster at Godzilla Ultima because, well, apparently he's having trouble finding the good location to order it from, which is more like a reason why the unboxing of the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Ultima is taking a while. Anyways, with that out of the way, I'm just gonna go ahead and just it, and yeah, I'm gonna show you the Super Final Wars. I'm actually gonna put myself in as well. So yeah. So here we are. And here's Super Godzilla Final Wars. What's up? Don't ask why my bed looks the same as Super Final Wars. Or it's okay, just don't ask. So this update video, we might have to make like 2 or maybe 3 parts of this update video because this one is huge. And if you wonder what we mean by that is, I'll let Super Final Wars take over for this one. Because this one is like one of his most favorite projects that he was working on his original YouTube channel. No, it's not Godzilla Mikasa, The Incoming of Darkness. It's not Godzilla 2000 and Or's Adventures, or should I say Super Godzilla Final Wars and Or's Adventures. It's not Rexy, Blue, and Endraptor's Adventures. Don't worry, that series is still a thing, don't worry. But, this is a project that he was a fan of for quite a while. And he's still a fan of it to this day, and so far we only got like 80% of the story done. Now, before you all guess, is it Son and Daughters of Gods of Final Wars? This is going to surprise you, but no, it's actually not that. If you wonder what it is, I'll let Super Final Wars take over. It's going to be chilling in the background, basically. Alright, so the project is. Do you guys remember the Godzilla Family remake? The series that was basically more like a crossover between Godzilla and Fairy Tail? Yeah, Zilla Dozen, along with King of Tut 3 and I have been thinking about this project. Now, I'm pretty sure a good chunk of you guys are a huge fan of the series because of how the way the story was written. And I know that I said that the project itself will be released in 2022. All the way back in 2020 before my YouTube channel got deleted. I think it lasted for a few months in 2021 before my YouTube channel got deleted. So, I bet you guys have been wondering about that particular series, the Godzilla Family Remake. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, like for example, Storm Goji, you probably have seen a few episodes of this, but I bet you've been wondering, why is this a remake? What happened to the original story? Did it got deleted or what? Well, for starters, no, the series did not got deleted. I just did not like how the story went. The original Godzilla Family story was basically more like a crossover between Godzilla and Attack on Titan. And I think this was my first ever crossover between Godzilla and Attack on Titan. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think I did this all the way back somewhere around in 2018. Or, no. Because like, Godzilla King of the Monsters was, like, announced and released at that time. So, basically, somewhere around in 2018, I did the original story of the Godzilla family remake. God, I cannot speak. And, well, Eren Yeager was actually the son of Godzilla Earth, not the son of Grisha Yeager. And in fact, his brother, his half-brother, was legendary Goji. And his uncle and cousin was Heisei Godzilla and GMK Godzilla. And his wife was Historia in the series. Hang on a moment. Sorry about that. Zoltaz's remote for his TV, it was basically dead. So, yeah, anyways, I just did not like how the story went out. Also, Reiner and Bertolt. Reiner was the son of Exif Ghidorah, and his form was legendary Ghidorah. Bertolt's father was basically Rodan, I think. And I basically had him to basically be a traitor to the Godzilla family. I just literally did not like how the story went out. And so I did a remake, but instead of Godzilla and Attack on Titan, and since I was basically doing other Godzilla and Attack on Titan crossovers, I decided to do a crossover between Godzilla and Fairy Tail. Back then, I thought I was the only one who basically came up with this crossover. Until later, I found out that I wasn't really the only one. And that there was other people who did crossovers between Godzilla and Fairy Tail. But instead of like two MonsterVerse Godzillas, I decided to have no human characters related to said head Godzilla and just decided to have all the different incarnations of Godzilla. Like, for example, Showa, Heisei, TriStar, or Millennium, Legendary, Shin, Anime. You get the point. Thank you, Zilla 2000. And, yeah, I decided to have Final Wars Godzilla as the main Godzilla protagonist. And since I am a shipper of Gray and Ultier, I decided to have those two characters be like love interests. And since I was starting to become a fan of Kaiju Girls, I decided to have Kaiju Girl characters be involved in the story. Like I said before, there's no human characters that is related to said Godzilla. Of course, the Kaiju Girls do look more like a Godzilla and human hybrid, but that's just the point. The point is just basically dead focus at a family that's basically a family of kings and gods. Like, for example, there are a few Godzillas who are basically like kings. Like, for example, Godzilla, MonsterVerse Godzilla. He's not really a king, because in this universe, Godzilla Final Wars is the king of the monsters. And so, yeah. Oh, and also I had him and him and Earth Godzilla as brothers. Except Legendary is basically the older brother. They're more like half siblings because they have the same father but different mothers. Basically, it's sort of the same thing between Godzilla Ultima and Legendary Godzilla for the Godzilla Mikasa, the Incoming of Darkness series. But except that Legendary Godzilla and Earth Godzilla in this series had completely different mothers. So, yeah. And what else was there? Oh yeah. I think I also had the fairy tale characters to understand the Godzillas, because I mean, let's face it, there was no way I was gonna have the fairy tale characters that basically like trying to guess what the monsters are saying if they're just roaring. I know that sounds more like what would a Disney movie would do, but hey, I don't care. I'm not the only one who basically has Godzilla's to have like giant monsters talking to human characters. Basically like how I'm talking right now. And hang on, we're gonna have to end part one right here, so we'll be right back.